Hey everyone, Reju here, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the new endgame areas that were released with V60, Sorrow's Hollow and Sorrow's Deep. This area showcases a new unique dark archetype featuring cool mob monsters with special ranged attacks and a new remnant with an area of effect charged attack. All of the monsters, including the remnant, drop a new type of gear, you guessed it, dark gear. So let's take a closer look at the area, how the gear works, and see if it's worth farming for new and older players alike. Let's get into it. First things first, how do we even get to Sorrow's Hollow? The new area can be accessed from Umbral Shore in Umbral Lands. Now going through the new portal lands you at the entrance of the new area. The map design is 3 different paths leading to different ends of the map. Along the way you will find chests, a new remnant, mobs with new attack mechanics, and a portal to Sorrow's Deep, the second new map that was added in V60. You might notice you take a lot of damage from these mobs and you take a while to kill them the first time that you enter, and you'd be absolutely right. When you enter Sorrow's Hollow for the first time, you will likely have no dark gear, meaning you'll be taking the maximum amount of damage from these monsters and you'll be dealing a reduced amount to them as well. The dark armor from dark gear that drops in this area provides dark resistance, a new stat only found on new dark gear. The higher your overall dark resistance, the less damage you take from dark monsters, currently only found in these areas. Similarly, dark weapons provide dark effectiveness, allowing you to do your full damage potential on dark mobs and remnants. Stat-wise, the dark gear that drops in this area is about the same stats as Fate gear from Hidden Trials of the Mountain, meaning this is endgame level gear that is now farmable from mobs and remnants instead of trials. Excellent versions of dark gear also drop, just like any other tier of gear. Therefore, Excellent Dark is about the same stats as a normal Everfrost, the highest tier available in Hidden Trials of the Mountain. Therefore, this is a great alternative to running trials for fresh level 160s, allowing you to gear up with endgame level gear with less of a commitment to looking for trial groups. However, be warned, the drop rate for dark gear is exceedingly low, so it may take a while to get all of the pieces that you need. So trading and selling in order to get the correct pieces of gear for your character is more important. You will also find treasure chests scattered across the map, with one of them guaranteed to drop a dark helmet or cowl, giving you a nice head start into your dark gearing journey. So what other gear drops from where? Any dark mob currently has dark weapons, dark gloves or gauntlets, dark greaves or boots, and dark helmets and cowls in their drop table. And since they're mobs, you're guaranteed to get the gear for your class. The dark remnant, on the other hand, the Lich, provides the rest of the gear, which is the dark plate mail or top, the dark plate leg or bottom, and the dark shield or book. But being a remnant can drop gear of any class, so watch out for melee gear as a sorcerer and vice versa. Now, why bother farming dark gear in the first place and not just stick with existing trial gear for veteran players? The developers have confirmed in the patch notes that a dark trial is coming, which will almost certainly require some amount of dark gear and a dark weapon in order to be cleared. Therefore, what's released so far is only the preparation phase before the dark trials are released. So make sure that you take this time to gear up in order to get ready for the upcoming trials. Overall, the developers have added a fresh aspect to endgame gearing with dark effectiveness and resistance, and a nice alternative to endgame gearing outside of Hidden Trials of the Mountain. I'm greatly looking forward to what the dark trials will look like, especially as this is the first area in Eterspire with mobs and remnants with additional mechanics. I'm sure the trial boss will also have additional mechanics that players will have to play around and add an extra layer of depth to the gameplay. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was a helpful video, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.